вот он. Прям вот. Прям. Это прям жесть.
The blast wave from explosions of tens of thousands of tons of missiles and explosives warehoused at a military base in Tver region caused this resident's ears to bleed. For reference, Iskander missile weighs 4 tons. North Korean KN-23 missile weighs 3 tons.
Вот он. Прям вот. Прям. Это прям жесть. Я вот только что уши обработал, у меня с ушей кровь потекла, пока я бегал по делам. Вот. Ну, сами все поймете.
And we have a great article from Forbes and David Axe here. It shocked many observers, apparently including many Russians, when on Thursday, Ukrainian sappers riding in an ex-Soviet IMR-2 engineering vehicle breached Russian defenses along the Russia-Ukraine border just south of the Russian village of Novy Put. The village is 20 miles west of the main Ukrainian salient in Russia's Kursk Oblast. 6 weeks ago, a powerful Ukrainian force, around a dozen battalions from 8 or so experienced brigades, invaded Kursk and quickly gained control of 400 square miles of Russian soil. If it was unclear last week why the Ukrainians would also invade around Novy Put, it's a bit clearer now. Backed by tanks and covered by Ukrainian Air Force warplanes lobbing building-demolishing glide bombs, a Ukrainian tactical group apparently anchored by the 95th Air Assault Brigade is slicing right as it advances past Novy Put and through the southern blocks of the nearest Russian town, Veseloy. That is to say, the Ukrainian troops are turning toward the main Kursk salient. If the Ukrainians attacking northeast from Novy Put can connect with the Ukrainians in the main salient, they'll cut off potentially thousands of Russians between them and the border. But it's possible the Ukrainians don't have enough well-equipped forces to complete the maneuver. The Ukrainian Korn Group, a team of drone operators supporting the Novy Put attack, hinted at the encirclement objective at the start of the assault past Novy Put. "We've advanced into new areas, by kilometers, into Russia," the group stated on Friday. A group of Russian conscripts numbering in the thousands is at risk of being encircled. If the Ukrainians are indeed trying to surround Russian forces, the local geography facilitates the move. The Seam River forms a natural boundary along most of the northern edge of the potential pocket, bounded on the left and right flanks by advancing Ukrainian forces. Ukrainian bombs and rockets have destroyed all the permanent bridges over the Seam in this area, so any Russians south of the Seam, and there could be entire battalions of them, depend on temporary pontoon bridges, or a narrow land bridge through the town of Koronevo, for their resupply. It's for this reason that the Ukrainians are relentlessly bombarding the pontoons as soon as the Russians install them. And it's for the same reason a Ukrainian force anchored by the 225th Assault Battalion has been marching on Koronevo, clearly intending to sever the land bridge. A Russian counterattack in Kursk that kicked off last week hasn't made much headway, and, if anything, has worsened the Russian disposition in the potential pocket south of Koronevo by sending additional troops into that pocket. Geography isn't everything. The balance of forces in Kursk could weigh on the Ukrainians' chance of success in closing a potential encirclement. It seems Kiev has devoted around 10,000 troops to the twin-pronged invasion of Kursk. Moscow may have sent 38,000 troops into the oblast, but many of them are poorly trained young conscripts. Russia is struggling to generate trained manpower. Ukraine is struggling to generate any manpower, and is also desperately short of modern armored vehicles. Just 4 of 14 new brigades the Ukrainian armed forces are standing up have enough modern vehicles, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky told CNN. Zelensky said a lack of equipment is constraining Ukrainian ambitions on the battlefield. "We have the desire, but the tools have not come." The videos show a Russian soldier, Petrov Oleg Alexandrovich, born in the village of Golishmanovo, Tyumen region. He signed a contract to go kill Ukrainians. Then, when he realized he might get killed himself, he recorded a tearful video. He begs Putin and Belousov to let him go as he doesn't want to fight anymore. He never understood the true reason for his predicament, agreeing to invade another country to murder and destroy.
Здравствуйте, мои родные. 5 дней штурма. Живых осталось нас 2. А я и Хома. Иду домой. Не знаю, смогу дойти или нет. Сыночка, я тебя люблю, если чё. Мамулечка, женочка моя, тоже тебя люблю. Всех люблю. Мне надо, главное, сейчас выйти. Этих примерно километров 20 с чем-то. Сил нет. Ничего нет. Слава богу, что ранение легкое. Задет. Дай бог. Выдержусь. Сынок, я тебя люблю. Больше всех на свете. 25 километров надо пройти. Камикадзе ебучие. И птички. Блядь.
Another 300 casualties, including at least 9 more dead among Hezbollah fighters in Lebanon, with exploding two-way radios reportedly purchased at the same time as the exploding pagers. In the Lebanese capital, multiple explosions went off during the funeral of 4 Hezbollah fighters who were killed the day before, sources confirmed. Just 1 day after pagers used by the militant group Hezbollah detonated in Lebanon, killing at least 12 and injuring thousands, explosions were again heard across the country on Wednesday. By Wednesday night, at least 14 people were dead and 450 injured in the latest blast, according to Lebanon's health ministry. Handheld radios or walkie-talkies used by Hezbollah's militants exploded in the southern suburbs of Beirut, as well as Nabatea, Tyre, and Saida. Nearly 3,000 were wounded in the first spate of blasts on Tuesday, mostly suffering injuries to their face and hands, and some required amputations, according to Lebanon's health minister, Firas Abiad. Hezbollah and the Lebanese government blamed Israel for what appeared to be a sophisticated remote attack. Israeli has declined to comment on the allegations. The U.S. has denied any involvement in the attack.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.